Hi guys, today I'm so excited. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to be showing you January in two different colors. So what I have here today is January in the color Frost and January by Jon Renau in the color Oyster. Now I love these two colors because I think that they're both equally as beautiful, but for different reasons do I like one over the other. So we're going to get into this color comparison today. So let's start with Frost, why don't we? The reason why I am really loving Frost is because it's a blonde. Well, technically it's a pure white with some pink blended into it, but I typically wear blondes. So to me, this color very much feels like a blonde to me, just with some pink added in. So it's got that little bit of flair of fun, makes me feel like all flirty, fashiony, just very stylish and very down to earth, free-spirited. I just feel like with this wig on my head, it makes me feel a little different than I would normally feel. And that's sort of the beauty of wigs, guys, is that when we change up our hair style or color, we get to feel differently. Hopefully it's always in a good, positive way. For me, it is. It definitely is with this wig. Now, I have never worn a pink blend ever before in my life. I wasn't sure if I was even gonna like it. I was kind of thinking to myself, oh, gosh, Steph, like you gotta be a little brave to wear, blues or pinks or purples in your hair. And I'm thinking that color is for everybody because when I have this pretty pink color on my head, I still feel like it's not overdone, like it's not too much for me. I still feel like me. So I'm enjoying it. All right, so I'm gonna come up a little closer to the camera so that you can truly see all of this beautiful color dimension because I'm obsessed with it. All right, so this is Frost, pure white with pink blended in, shaded with a dark natural ash blonde root. Isn't it beautiful? I also love that this ash is an ash blonde because my eyebrows are a very similar color. So I'll kind of show you here. Let's have a look at this hairline. If I go over to the side, you'll see little bits of my hair poking through. Oh, you can see it really well on the side. Okay. So right here, this is my own hairline. And my own hair always sticks out, like no matter what. It's just the shape of my own natural hairline. It like kind of recedes back here and then it comes forward again at the temples and then goes back and then comes forward. So whatever wig I wear, that's gonna show. There's nothing really I can do to cover it up. Nothing at all. I have thought about shaving it, but I'm not gonna do that because I really am trying to like keep my hair good as it can be, being that I do have hair loss. So it is what it is, but why I really like this shaded color is because it's pretty similar to my own. So when I wear this wig just down like this, and let's say like the wind blows, let's get some air in here. It's actually kind of hot, but let's say the wind blows. You're not going to see my little, well, you are going to see my hairs, but you're likely not going to know it's my hair under a wig. Like there's no way. I've tested this. This is tried and true. Nobody knows. They just see this shaded root. They think, you've dyed your hair. It's a beautiful blondie white with pink and you've got shaded roots. That's all anybody ever thinks. That's why I really, really enjoy colors that have any sort of shadow shade or root that's similar to my own because I feel like I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry at all. So this is January by Jon Renau. Super, super comfortable wig. It fits my head just perfectly fine. My head is a 21 circumference going around. And typically, a lot of average size wigs do feel a little big on my head, but I am wearing a grip underneath, like a wig grip. And it's making the wig fit perfectly fine on my head. And I didn't have to do up the adjusters at the back. So I'll quickly show you the inside of the cap before we move on to the color Oyster. In this cap, we have wefts, which is going to allow a lot of air to push through. Your head is likely not going to get as hot in a wefted cap versus a hand-tied. And at the nape of the neck here, we have adjusters. And they're Velcro, so you can take them off, you can crisscross them, just depending on the size of your head, guys. At least you have that option. Like if it's too big for you, you can just make it tighter. And then on the ear tabs, we have this really, really soft material. It's like velvet lined. So not only does it not itch your head, but it's very comfortable and it has stays in there. So this is gonna keep the wig to your head. As you guys saw, or as you will see soon on the Oyster wig that I'm gonna put on my head, it's gonna be so fast putting it on and it's not gonna come off when I shake my head. And that's because there's stays in here. That's what stays are really good for. Let me just fix my lighting. I think it's getting brighter in here and I need to not be so overexposed. There we go, that's better. All right, so at the front of the wig, we have a beautiful lace front. It does run down into the ear tabs. It goes a little way into the ear tabs. And then we have a monofilament top here. This is your parting space. So you can part your hair in any which direction and it's going to look like scalp. That's the benefit of monofilament. It sort of helps it look like head when you part your hair in the space provided. So that's awesome. Now, I'm gonna show you guys the color Oyster. Let me just take it out of the box here. All right. So this is a gray blend. Let's go ahead and put it on our head. And I want you to take special note of just how fast this is, guys, putting it on my head. That's it. Can you believe how fast that was? It's because of those ear stays. Now we're just gonna grab those ear stays and adjust it on our head so it's sitting in the right spot. And there we go. Not only is gray really, really in style right now, like people of all ages are wearing this color. Even my auntie has her gray hair showing. She's not dyeing it right now. It's just coming out and it's looking so beautiful and natural. And she's absolutely stunning. And like I said, I've seen people of all ages wearing this color and it's so stylish right now that I just, I had to show you guys what this looks like. So this color, Oyster, cute name. I feel like that's easy to remember. It's essentially a light gray with 20% medium brown, graduating to gray with 30% medium brown nape. So I'll turn around so you can have a look at the back. I do like that it graduates and it does have some brown peeking through. It's like a really nice blend. Okay, and I'll show you the other side. Just such a sweet looking wig. The density on this wig is light to medium. I definitely say it's more on the lighter side. I don't feel like there's a ton of hair on my head. I just feel like very fun and flirty and playful in this wig just because it hits me sort of mid-neck and it's not too heavy. That's exactly what I love, guys. So I'm gonna come up a little closer. We're gonna get very personal so you can really have a look at this gray. And of course it is still in that zigzag part, but when you get this wig, I recommend just taking that zigzag part out. When you get wigs, guys, it's really important to configure it, manipulate the hairs, really make it try to feel like your own. That's how you're gonna know if this wig is for you or not. For me, for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna keep it in the crisscross so you guys can see what that looks like. And have a look down here. Just so pretty, right? And take a look at this lace front. Because it is this lighter color up at the front here, guys, you are not seeing any dark knots, which I love. It makes it look really natural and it gives you the ability to bring the wig up and away from your face and just have it look so, so pretty. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. This is Frost, January by Jon Renau, and this is Oyster, January by Jon Renau. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you next time. Take care, guys.